Hello, we're back again and it's responding to life. My name is NKATHA. Today's topic is doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. You see, I was taking a stroll the other day and this was one of the days where I had no assignments, I had no deadlines, I was not going to school, I had no work at all. It was just a lovely day where I felt free and I felt the need to go out and enjoy my freedom out in the nature, take a stroll and, just enjoy God's creation. But all of a sudden I see everyone rushing around and everyone seems busy, everyone is on their phone, everyone is running across the streets and so on and so forth. And all of a sudden I became part of this atmosphere, of this busy atmosphere. Even though I didn't even have to go anywhere, I was not rushing to anything. I did not have any deadline to meet. I just became part of the busy atmosphere, and all of a sudden I started rushing. I started running as well, and I was wondering, why am I running? Why is it that I'm actually running? What am I running towards? What is it that I'm trying to be busy for? I have nothing to do at the moment, so why is it that I'm trying to rush? Why is it that I'm busy doing nothing? That's when I realized this is what happens for most of us. We create a facade of being busy, or rather we are busy doing nothing and achieving completely nothing. Because at the end of the day, I was doing nothing. And honestly, there's nothing that I achieved. There's nothing that came out of me trying to, make myself seem as if I'm busy just because I wanted to fit into the whole atmosphere. And this is what very many of us do. Instead of actually doing something, we are completely soaked in the atmosphere of being busy that we end up being busy doing nothing. And that's why you find out that some people, you call them, trying to get them to accept opportunities, or rather trying to open doors for them, and they tell you, you know what, I'm busy, I can't today, this and that and that and that. And then at the end of the day, you realize that someone is just seated scrolling on their phone, or just seated watching a movie, or sometimes even just seated. And to them, they're actually busy, because all of us want to seem as if we're progressing. All of us want to seem as if there's something that's happening in our lives. So we want to convince others and convince ourselves that we are doing something, that we are making progress. But the funny thing is that busy does not always equal progress. Now, for instance, with what I said, where I was just free, nothing to do, there's nothing that I achieved, there was no progress I was making. I was just aimlessly trying to rush somewhere that I didn't know where. Honestly, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what is it that I'm rushing to. And very many of us do not know what it is that we are busy trying to achieve, and we end up wasting years, days, months doing absolutely nothing. Let's take, for instance, granted, you go to school, you go to work, but you find that you are moving around in a circle, in a loop, never-ending loop, simply because you're not progressing at all. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. And I want you to look at your life. Let's not even take a year ago, but just a week ago. What is it that you've done in any aspect of your life that has been progressive? And I don't mean that you've just sat and done the same thing, the same work that you do every single day, or the same assignments that you do every single day. You need to do something to make yourself progress and come out of the quote unquote norm. You're busy, just stagnant in one area, one zone. Read an extra book, do something extra to make yourself progress an extra mile, because you need to be able to adjust and keep on changing with time. You do not want to be in a continuous loop. It's, for instance, those who are in a relationship. You find out that you continue saying the same thing, doing the same thing over and over again. Let's say, for instance, you say good morning, how's your day, what are you doing, and then you end up saying goodnight and so on and so forth, repeating the same questions. There's no spontaneity, there's no change. And that's how you find out that people end up getting bored in the relationships, because there's no progress, there's no change, there's nothing. But you are in a relationship, you're very busy for other men or other women because you are tied up and you're committed to a relationship that's not going anywhere. You're achieving nothing in the relationship, yet you have closed doors for potentials. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's really something that is part of us, part of this generation. You realize others do not even go to school, go to work, but they wake up early in the morning, get dressed and go out simply because they go visit their family, friends, and so on and so forth, because they want to spread rumors about so and so, or they are busy minding other people's business, and they keep on going around in that circle of gossip, and they achieve completely nothing in their own lives. We need to stop this. We need to understand that it's not about being mesmerized in the idea of being busy. It's about being mesmerized in the act of progressing and being busy, doing something progressive and productive in your life. It's about time that we stop idolizing the atmosphere and other people who seem to be progressive, and actually sit back and make a plan over what we want to achieve in the next week. What do you want to achieve today? What is it before you lay down to sleep? What is it that you want to achieve that will show some type of progress in your own life, for you, not for anyone else, but for you individually? I do not know whatever aspect it is that you have placed your mind on, whatever it is. What is it that you want to achieve that is out of the ordinary? What is it that you want to achieve that is positively making you progress? What is it that you want to do in the next week, in the next year, in the near future? We need leaders who are able to show us the product of their youth, instead of now starting to stutter when they are presented with huge tasks and huge responsibilities. It's about time that we pave the way for the next generation as well, and teach them how not to fade into this cycle of being busy doing nothing, because we're all busy in the streets, in school, everywhere. You see that nobody has the time to take a step back and reevaluate or replan, or generally just figure out how to make life progressive instead of busy. So with that said, do not forget to subscribe to our channel down below. Also, do not forget to visit our social media platforms, follow us, like us, or even contact us if need be. Also, do not forget to visit our website www.respondingtolife.org to read more of our blog posts. From us, with love, my name is NKATHA, and this is Responding to Life.